leads, and getting deals done because, people just have the wrong expectations. People really don't understand how hard it is to get your first deal.
Yeah, especially because we're young and they're like, no, how are you going to help me with the biggest investment of my life?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that comes down to confidence too. You and I talked about that on the Pacifica meeting that we had the other day. But having confidence is really going to help, catapult you to earning somebody's trust because even when I started off my first month in real estate, nobody thought that I was brand new. Like, I was talking with such conviction that people just assume.
You come from like sales background.
Yeah, and
You're good, bro.
No, okay. So I do have some sales background. And I'll tell you this too, because Ricardo, he's one of my best friends, and I've mentioned him a lot of times, but he really kind of got me into sales.
Yeah.
I was working at GCU. Shout out GCU. Work with a lot of your lenders. But I actually got fired from GCU. So shout out to you again, GCU. But I got fired from GCU and I was pretty devastated. I wasn't making a lot of money, but at the time I felt like that was such a stable job that I felt like I really lost a good job.
How old were you?
I was probably 19, 20. I know. I was 19 or 20 at the time, but I was just devastated. At the time, I felt like I'm young, I have a good job, and people look at my shirt and they see GCU and they respect it,
Yeah.
But when I got fired, I was so devastated that I had no sales experience either. I just felt like I really need to do something different. Me and my dad started flipping cars. I realized that I didn't need a job to make money. I was making way more money selling cars. I was making one every month when I was selling cars, what I would make every 3 months at GCU.
Shit.
So that literally opened my eyes to entrepreneurship. That little 6 month that I took off after getting fired, because I realized I don't need to work for somebody to pay my bills and to live good. I was like, shit, I have more money now than I did when I was working, and I'm not even working, So I was super excited, but then I got bored. I was just like, I'm at home, I'm selling cars. All my friends are working. We're all like 21. So Richard got me a job at Verizon, and literally the first month I started, no sales experience, I knocked Richard off #1 salesperson. My first month.
He worked at...
Yeah, he worked at Verizon too. He got me a job.
Oh, shit.
And I remember him telling me too, he's like, I didn't think you were going to do good. He's like, I thought you were going to fail. Honestly, I didn't think you had it in you.
Damn.
But my first month, I knocked him off the board. I became the #1 salesperson.
That's crazy.
But I really feel like it's not because of sales. I really just wanted to... I think the customer service background at GCU helped me talk to people and let them see the authenticity behind what I was saying, and that I really did have their best intentions. Because I really do. Even to now doing real estate, I always have my clients' best intentions, as cliche as that sounds, but I think that's what's led up to me being successful, hitting 6 figures my first year. You know.
Your first
My first year.
Nah.
Yeah.
Lies.
Like okay, I'm rounding up at like 3,000.
After your split?
After my horrible split.
No.
Dude. Yes, bro.
It's a stupid money.
Yeah, at ERA.
Oh my god.
We had a dumb split. We were paying commission.
Really?
So yeah. Yeah. So talking a little about real estate, we're talking a little bit about the beginning when we first started, got our license. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing, right? Where is your business now? Kind of looking at your business, from a 1.5 years to 1 year and 8 months to 2 years almost. Where is your business at now from starting off, such little time ago? Frank?
It's
the same.
the same.
Oh shit.
No, it's grown a lot. I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
Like what?
A lot. Like patience.
Patience, yeah.
Patience.
What about you, Chris? Where's your business at right now compared to when you started?
When I started, bro, I was so happy just to have like one pending.
Yeah.
Just one pending or 2 pending. I'm like, yes, I'm helping people. And now I'm almost 2 years in, and I have I think I just got about like 14 pending. 14, 15 pending.
My dog.
So I'm like, I'm just so happy that I could help all these, you know, families get into their house, and they trust me, and I could, you know, I have time to, you know, tend to their needs.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to this other realtor the other day, and he's like, yeah, I'm with this team that they have their own transaction coordinator. They have their own. I just literally go show the house, I write it up, and that's it.
And then you see them at closing.
But what percentage does he take of the commission? He takes a super small percentage.
Right.
So he was telling me, is there so much work? Like, how do you have time to, you know, tend to all your clients and do everything? You know, the inspection, lender, all that good stuff. I'm like, honestly, it's not that hard, you know? It's not that hard. And
once you understand it, I think.
Yeah, once you understand it, and then once you have your rhythm to like call that person, stay in constant contact with your clients, and you'll be good. Honestly, it's not really not that hard. But yeah, bro, it's good now. So I'm excited to be listing agent for Pacifica Homes because I know it's gonna be even crazy.
And congratulations, also.
Bro, yeah.
So you know, for those of you that don't understand what listing agent is, it's pretty much. I don't know, how would you describe it in real estate? What is a listing agent position? It's because a lot of
when I started, I saw the listing agents as those are the guys that make a lot of money. That's the way that I saw it. I'm like, all right, those are the guys. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to be.
Yes, because essentially what's happening is, you know, as realtors, we're independent contractors. Basically, we don't get paid until we help a family either move into a house or sell a house, right? So because of that, there's no guaranteed pay for us, right? Mm-hmm. That's why Frank has to go after a 24-hour shift and put on a suit and go work. Because if he doesn't work, he's not going to get paid. Same with Chris, same with myself. So listing agents, essentially what we do is we're contracted by a builder to sell their inventory. We're given a certain amount of inventory from the builder, and we're representing the builder and selling that specific product. So for example, Chris is a listing agent with Pacifica Homes for Gateway Estates. That's a new subdivision out here on the east side. And he's in charge of that subdivision. He's in charge of selling it, making sure that production is moving in that subdivision. And same with me. I have a different subdivision that we both foresee. So listing agents is a pretty cool opportunity. Definitely a lot of work. I know you just started, right? What's your kind of take on the listing agent role so far? You're probably a couple weeks in?
Yeah, I'm literally a few weeks in. They're barely on the MLS, like a few days ago. You know? But even before that, I was already getting calls from different agents and different listing agents telling me, hey, what's the inventory? Hey, blah, blah, blah. What's this? So I was a little bit prepared, but I needed to get more prepared to get the availability, to know all this stuff and whatever.
Right.
But, yeah, man, I just think my phone's going to be blowing up like crazy.
It is. It is
just
for
talking
sure.
to a bunch of realtors, but it's exciting. It really is.
Yeah.
And our models are going to be up, you know, in about a month and a half. So I'm ready to sit those and make some moves.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Big moves.
I'm really excited too, just having you on board, listing agent wise, because, and Frank knows this too, being in the company that we're at, the last couple months, I think there was a different dynamic, and what we're trying to do is really create a different kind of culture here. Yeah. One thing that I really like about you guys is that your beliefs are pretty similar to my beliefs, which is there's not really a shortage of success. You know, if we have knowledge, if you have something that you're doing that's working for you, you're sharing it with us, and same with me and same with you, you know. I remember you came from a Grant Cardone conference and you were telling all of us, you know, hey, I have the link for all the video.
Yeah,
let me know if you guys want to watch it. But things like that, I think, are very rare now in this industry. But I think with the types of agents that we are, we're young, we're hungry, but not only that, we're willing to share what we know. And I personally think that that's good karma all written all over it. You know, I think good things come to people that do that and have that type of, you know, mentality. So with that being said,
the more you give, the more you get, bro.
Yeah,
it really is, for sure. And that's happened to me. You know, when I came back from whatever, the Growth Con or these other, you know, seminars that I go to, I'm just giving, and then the next 2 months, it's my best months.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It really does work.
Yeah, it
So
does.
I'm excited for next year's Growth Con.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go to Gary
Better
Vaynerchuk's.
go.
Yeah, Gary's was really the one that changed my
I wanna go to that
mentality.
one, bro.
Let's
I wanna
go.
go to
It's
that
in
one.
January. That one is the reason why we started this podcast and started this vlog and started, I started working with Sosa because he really just gave me a new game plan for this year, And I've seen my business literally go like this, especially with just exposure wise. I think really honing in on social media is definitely the way to go, a way to make money. I know for us three here at the table, I would say it's safe to say probably 80% of our business comes from social.
Not more.
Minimum.
80, 90.
Minimum.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I think nowadays it's just really easy with the right amount of work to become successful, and really do what you want to do and be financially free. With that being said, we're on empty right now, so we're gonna pour up this next bottle.
Let's do it.
We are gonna be featuring Chris. Pass me this bottle. So our next bottle is gonna be Monkey Shoulder, and this is a blended malt Scotch whiskey, and this is from Scotland. So this is actually a whiskey. Monkey Shoulder. We were actually sipping on it before this podcast, right? But we're gonna drink on it again now that our palate's cleared up.
That's the one that got me.
This is the one that got Chris all warm, warm and jittery. Sosa drank some of this Monkey Shoulder as well, right? You're gonna give us your input on it as well.
Damn, bro.
Sorry,
Goddamn.
got a heavy hand.
So tell me about this. I've seen this in a lot of,
So live.
Yeah, what is that? What the fuck? Why don't I have
Can you
one?
put that over there? Well, you gotta follow the right people first.
I follow
of all,
Mark,
Chris.
dog.
Okay, so why don't you reach out to him and get one?
No, bro, I don't know what that is.
So Life's basically a non-profit organization started by one of our good buddies, Mark.
So he started.
He's a realtor, firefighter as well. And what the brand stands for is love is for everyone, life. So it's really cool. But yeah, just supporting him. Frank got one on too, and Chris isn't supporting. So now you guys know who
doesn't
supports
care about
local
life.
and who doesn't. Just kidding.
Call me, yo, where's my life?
So we got Monkey Shoulder here, and this is
Who?
this is from Scotland. Okay, this is a whiskey. Cheers to you gentlemen. Smell this first. Tell me what you guys think.
Ooh. Hair in
Little
your chest.
little
Real
stronger than the Texas blend that we just drank.
For sure.
Are you still chugging this stuff?
Not chugging
It's
that one. Holy shit.
Talk to me about the taste, Frank.
It's fucking strong. That's all I gotta say.
This guy's not a whiskey drinker. What about you?
I've tasted stronger, but
Yeah, that's Chris, alright.
For Chris, yeah.
now, bro, compared to the other one, I love the sweet taste.
You like a sweeter
I love
whiskey?
sweet taste.
Okay.
Yeah,
I actually really
no.
I like the whiskeys that give you that little.
So you like the strong shit?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why. At our last.
You like the buzz? Huh?
No, I really like the taste.
Yeah?
I really like the taste of whiskey. But at our last, you guys see the reactions? At our last setup, they have a lot of whiskeys that are 100 proof, 120, 140 proof. They have some Japanese stuff that's crazy.
You're like my fave.
And they're pretty good. I like them because getting past the strongness, I think you really can taste a lot of little notes in there.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna
Do you
fuck
take-
up. I'm gonna fuck you up was my note
This
right
guy's
now.
getting that too. So,
this is strong.
yeah, it is. It's pretty strong. Monkey Shoulder is actually really good. This is the first time I've tried it. But Scottish whiskeys are just bomb in general. And I actually didn't even get a peaty whiskey, so I could kind of show you guys the
Peaty?
process. So in whiskey,
Pediatric.
you know how some whiskeys have a little smoky?
For like little kids.
No, this guy. You know how some whiskeys have a little bit of a smoky taste to them?
Yeah.
That's peat, and that's basically the process of smoking it over this peat plant, and it smokes the barrel, so it creates a smoky feel. But you don't get that too much from Scotland whiskeys. I might be wrong on that.
Damn, bro.
I'm trying to do my research on
Manny
this.
with the facts.
I'm trying to. I follow this really cool YouTube
Hey, does that
channel.
matter? Like how dark they are?
That's a good question. I'm not at that level yet to tell you that, but I know that.
What does Gary do? He does wine, huh?
Yeah, Gary's wine. He's a wine connoisseur, and that's actually what I'm planning on doing. So I'm gonna make this public. I'm gonna say this on episode number 25. Hopefully, I'm able to look back before we hit 100 and see it true. But I'm gonna be coming up with my own whiskey, and that's the whole format of this. I want to be featuring my whiskey every episode.
Yeah.
But when I do my whiskey,
crazy.
I'm gonna actually be going to a 12-month long school, right? A mentorship. She's in Pennsylvania, and this lady has been doing this her entire life. So she's gonna teach me everything that I need to know about whiskey. It's gonna be fucking insane. But I'm gonna be literally a doctor, Dr. Whiskey.
You're gonna cut off real estate for a year?
No, I'm still gonna be doing real
More
estate.
money for me.
No money. That's Frank. That's Frank.
Take your listings.
Right. So talk to me about the real estate market. What is the El Paso market like to you guys? What do you guys think about
that
the market?
Fire emoji? The fire emoji? That's the real estate market,
That's
right?
the El Paso market right now. I agree.
Super
Booming,
competitive market.
It's a seller's market right now, so that means that there's a lot of buyers buying, sellers properties.
Right.
So a lot of my clients are getting approved like this. Like super easy. Super easy.
Especially with qualifications, they're going down, right? I mean, it's getting a little easier. They're working with a lot more people to get into houses too.
I mean, interest rates are going up, but I feel there's more people wanting to buy instead of rent. Because literally, I could find you a house.
Yeah, I had somebody
$1,000.
actually hit me up today on a Facebook post like, "Hey, I pay $900 in rent. I'm done renting. I wanna pay for my own house."
And
Like,
it's easy.
Cool, let's do
You
it.
can
So,
easily find that, yeah.
Monday's appointment, Monday's approval.
And that's literally what I like. Have you guys lived out of town, out of El Paso? Where'd you
I
live?
live in Austin and San Diego.
So you know how expensive it is in other cities, right? That's what I love. When I was in Miami, I came to visit, and that's when I realized, shit, for $200,000 you're getting a mansion in El Paso. You go anywhere outside of El Paso, that $200,000 is gonna get you a decent home, if not a condo or smaller,
Mm-hmm.
But I think the market out here is just fucking insane. There's so many buyers. There's so many people, especially from out of town. Do you guys have any out of town clients that you're working with?
I
investors?
just have one that closed from Colorado.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a ton of people from the East Coast all the way to California.
Yeah, a lot
And
of
Denver.
from California reach out to me and they're like, "Hey, I'm trying to get on."
Well, the reason why too is because there's paying a state and federal tax.
The forest fires, bro.
Yeah, and the forest fires
forest
too.
fires.
I think it's crazy because our climate out here in El Paso is perfect. Like we don't experience the tornadoes, the hurricanes, the tsunamis. We don't experience any of that stuff. So it's really hard for, I think, weather or Mother Nature to kind of fuck with our market.
Yeah. We experienced some sweat action in the summer.
Yeah, definitely.
Showing homes in your suit all swish.
Yeah.
That's the worst, bro.
So what kind of market do you think it is right now? You said it's more of a seller's market.
So no, well, it's easier for sellers to sell their house because there's a lot of buyers.
Yeah, I tell my clients it's a buyer's market because of that simple fact
Because
that there's so much
many buyers.
inventory
Yeah.
on the market. There's so much. I'm looking at the MLS, multiple listing.
I think
I think we have a good balance too.
Yeah.
I just had a listing on Montana Vista, like in the outskirts of the city, and we sold I got 2 contracts in 10 days. And that's really common nowadays, I think, for you to get contracts in a short amount of time, where more realistically, bigger cities are looking at 90 days average.
Mm-hmm.
Out here it's like you have multiple offers in a freaking hour. You just had a flip, right?
Yeah,
just did your first flip.
Yeah, I got two over asking within hours. So that shit sold in
That's
hours,
freaking
bro.
insane.
It's crazy, bro. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Dog. The house
That's
isn't
insane.
even complete, and they're jumping on it.
What was the price on that one? Just so our viewers kind of get a feel for the El Paso market.
So I bought it for $55. It was a hard money loan, so the monthly payment was quite a bit. It was quite a bit. but we fixed it in a couple months, and then we sold it for 105. For the repairs were about 15, 17, 18K, the repairs. So that profit was quite a bit. I mean, we're making our money back that we invested and some.
That's awesome.
You know, so when for it to sell like this, I think it's pretty badass. We just had the inspection report done, and I should be getting it like any minute now. I'm scared because the roof needs to be fixed, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh damn, now we're gonna have to invest more money or whatever. We'll negotiate, but now yeah, there's a lot of people buying right now.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot.
What do you think, Frank? More buyers or sellers on your end?
I think more sellers.
You getting a lot more sellers?
No. On my end, I'm the big time buyer's
Buyer's
agent.
agent,
Yeah, big time. Like 90% of my business is buyers.
Really?
Yeah, but I think there's more sellers in our market. Is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are listing, especially because we have so much growth in the Far East. Like where we're at right now, we're growing like crazy, and quarterly, I could tell you that we're for sure pushing El Paso's city limits every single time we open one of these new subdivisions.